Right. I'm gonna sound kind of roboty again because the air conditioning is on. It's really hot. I'm gonna be doing videos anyway, so I'm gonna try to remember to turn the mic on and off when I have to. Take the matrix off now. But I actually like it because it represents. Uh, you have the root language here, the alphabet, and all creation, it's the manifestation. But then all this matrix stuff is what was born out of it, and even the confusion mixed in it, because it's all different characters and numbers that are flashing. And I'm just talking for, going to try to talk for a few minutes, just so people can come back in. This is part two, because I can't make them over an hour and 15 or an hour and 20 minutes, because then it's too many megabytes and I can't share it, and I don't have compressing software. And it's better that way because an hour looks better than like 2 or 3 hours. Or like imagine I went on for 6 hours. That'd be crazy. So if you have 6 1-hour videos, that's a lot better. So this is how I'm going to do it. And again, pardon any buzzing. That's the air conditioner. So 3 minutes. I should start right at 3 minutes and 33 seconds. This is going to be Trump's space comments. Shalom, Nick. Anyway, play this. Oh, it's already 3:33.
Before me are some rocket ships. You haven't seen that for this country in a long time. And many of the
Remember, I haven't seen it in this country in a long time because all of our rockets are in the Middle East.
jobs we're doing, and Mike Pence is the chairman, many of these jobs we're doing are privately financed. We're letting them use the Kennedy Space Center for a fee.
Kennedy is 33 in numerology. I'll get to that chart later.
And, you know, rich guys, they love rocket ships. And that's good. It's better than us paying for them. And I noticed the prices of the last one there. They said it cost $80 million. If the government did it, the same thing would have cost probably 40 or 50 times that amount of money. I mean, literally. When I heard 80 million, you know, I'm so used to hearing different numbers with NASA. But NASA's making tremendous strides, and we're using
Strides. Shalom, Matt Prince. Matt Yahoo is his name. That's how to truly manifest Mr. Mentally Divergent. I think you need a name change. I like Matt-Yahoo. Prince. It is a very, very good name. Anyway, let's continue.
a lot of private money, a lot of people that they love rockets, and they're rich. So they're going to be a little less rich probably, but a lot of rockets are going up. And we're really at the forefront. Nobody's doing what we're doing. I don't know if you saw last with Elon with the rocket boosters where they're coming back down. To me, that was more amazing than watching the rocket go up, because I've never seen that before. Nobody's seen that before, where they're saving the boosters and they came back without wings, without anything. They landed so beautifully. So
I love how he says like without wings, because he knows it's total bullplop. He's like, it came down without wings. It's so amazing. Look at him. You know what happens? You know what people who are doing this are doing? They're holding down their innards because they're lying through their teeth. Seriously. He's lying through his teeth. Look at him. Okay, let me just zoom in. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, he's telling the truth. He's holding it all in. Oh, it must be really, really stressful and a pressure to lie to billions of people if you should go skating on the thin ice of life, dragging behind you the silent reproach of a million tear-stained eyes, don't be surprised when a crack in the ice appears under your feet. Slip out of your depth and out of your mind, with your fear flowing out behind you as you claw the thin ice. Understand? It's the same thing with Rango. It's the consciousness, innocent consciousness. Mother loves her baby. Daddy loves you too. Sea may look warm to you, and the sky may look blue. And then it goes on to the part I already quoted. So let's continue with this. He's obviously lying. He's trying to contain his stress, and any humanity has left. He's trying to push inside and kill.
We're really at the forefront, and we're doing it in a very private manner. At the same time, NASA is very much involved in doing their own projects, but we're bringing that whole space flight back. We'll be sending something very beautiful to Mars in the very near future. And
We'll be sending something very beautiful to Mars, their idol of war, very soon. Russia, Ukraine, Gaza. There you go. Look at that. He knows what he's saying. Look at his face. Look at the facial expressions when you pause.
And we're going to areas that nobody thought possible, certainly not this quickly. So we're very proud. So they had these outside. In fact, they were sort of spread much further apart. I said, let's bring them a little closer so the cameras can see it.
No, let's bring them a little closer because there's two. One even has some copper on it. One has more white and one has more black. It's Jacob and Boaz, but the Kabbalistic Egyptian Freemasonic corruption of it, the pillars of the temple that the ISS is in between, they are mocking Messiah because it passes through the heavens. Something very beautiful. Yeah, we're sending something very beautiful to Mars.
But it's really amazing what's happening with regard to space and our country. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Thank you. Incredible military equipment at a level that nobody's ever seen before. We have no choice. We have to do it with the adversaries we have out there. We have, I call it the super duper missile. And I heard the other night 17 times faster than what they have right now. Then you take the fastest missile we have right now. You've heard Russia has 5 times, and China's working on 5 or 6 times. We have one 17 times, and it's just gotten the go-ahead. 17 times faster, if you can believe that, General. That's
If you can believe that, General.
something, right? 17 times faster than what we have right now. Fastest in the world by a factor of almost 3. So I just want to congratulate everybody and thank everybody. Space is going to be, it's going to be the future, both in terms of defense and offense and so many other things. And already, from what I'm hearing and based on reports, we're now the leader in space. So we're doing something that is such a
Leader in space. He speaks blasphemy.
monumental task. So it's been more than 72 years. The Air Force, I believe, was the last one. And so we have Air Force, and now.
By the way, remember when they kept calling Trump the Manchurian Candidate? You ever notice how Asiatic his eyes are? And I don't know if this is a. We'll get focused on this video or not, but supposedly there are documents proving that China has laboratories in the U.S. where they take aborted fetal remains and use them for scientific purposes. And there's private Chinese-run facilities in the U.S. that take these and do that. And China has the highest abortion rate. Think about that. Look how Asiatic he looks. Breaking news: Donald Trump picks Dana White as VP running mate. Are you serious? I forgot who that is. Dana White. Is that a guy or a girl? I always get some of these names mixed up. But hello, Valiant. Be a Valiant fragmenter or moisturizer. Moisturizer, fragments bad. Fragment's good. Tyrus. I like the name. Could be bad or good. Okay, I'm getting distracted by etymology, see? Um, oh, it's Thursday today, too. So, literally, you can't, these things have to manifest. Literally, the etymology of Thursday manifested. Isn't that interesting? That's how life works. Bad or good, it doesn't matter. It's a benign, it's a function, just a function of reality. It's manifestation. Look at his eyes though. Throughout the video, he looks very Asiatic for an American president, but whatever.
Not since the Air Force has anything like this happened, and now we have Space Force added on with.
And somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think Space Force is the 5th branch of the military that would complete a pentagram. The Pentagon would be a completeness of something. In America, the presidents have a 3-year, 6-month period that they're president. There's like a few months you're not actually supposed to do anything in case there's a new president. So your reign is actually 3 years and 6 months, exactly when the beast manifests and does everything. The Antichrist. It's exactly the term of the president. Isn't that interesting? So I forgot what. Oh, 5th branch. So what's being completed here? The Pentagon. I'm pretty sure it's the 5th branch now, unless they made it a 6th. Then that would make it for Ren-Fan. But whether it's the 5th or 6th branch of the military, things are going to get serious.
With full honors, I must add, with full honors. We're taking a crucial step to secure America's future in space by reviving the National Space Council after it has been dormant almost 25 years, if you can believe it.
Look at his face. Because he has dementia, his demons and his own thoughts are making reactions to what Trump is saying, and Trump's saying capitalistic things.
Space would revive the National Space Council. With full honors. We're taking a crucial step to secure America's future in space by reviving the National Space Council after it has been dormant almost 25 years, if you can believe it. During the campaign, Vice President Pence promised that our administration, because Mike's very much into space.
Mike is very much into space. Mike Pence. I wonder if Mr. Pence over there is afraid of the L. Look at that. Look at him. He can't be the president. He's only the side man. He can't even manifest his whole name. Mr. Pence. Pence means top. So he should be the president by his name. But he doesn't pronounce the L, and Pence means top. He doesn't take the top position. He doesn't manifest his name.
Would revive the National Space Council. And with this executive order, we're keeping that promise. Feel very strongly about it. I felt strongly about it for a long time. I used to say, before doing what I did, I used to say, what happened? Why aren't we moving forward? Today's announcement sends a clear signal to the world that we are restoring America's proud legacy of leadership in space. The human
Proud leadership in space. Listen to his words. He's talking in dimensionally.
soul yearns for discovery. By unlocking the mysteries of the universe, we unlock truths within ourselves. That's true.
That is true. He knows what I've been telling you guys about.
Our journey into space will not only make us stronger and more prosperous, but will unite us behind grand ambitions and bring us all closer together. Wouldn't that be nice? Can you believe that space is going to do that?
Look at that, Fate. Can you believe space is going to do that? Buzz Aldrin knows what they're really going to do, so he's like, yeah, no, whatever. He can't control it. He has no control of himself. But Holy Spirit, God gives us a spirit of, I think it's like peace, joy, and self-control. Something like that. Strength, joy, and self-control. He has no self-control. But he says, our journey into space, our expanding. He's talking about dimensions. But he is taking the place of Messiah. He's going to be the leader in his head. So that's how he starts off. Then he goes to the temple and proclaims himself God and shows himself as God. So whatever that means, it means he's going to do some kind of false sign.
I thought politics would do that. Well, we'll have to rely on space. Every launch into the skies is another step forward toward a future where our differences seem small against the vast expanse of our common humanity.
Power, love, and a sound mind. Thank you. I think sound mind is also translated as self-control. So this guy doesn't have a sound mind. Everything he's thinking, you know what he's thinking by his reaction. So you know that he knows something, and you can tell whether. Just watch it. It's fun.
Sometimes you have to view things from a distance in order to see the real truth.
The reason he said that is because he's talking about fourth dimensional viewing. In the movie Alien Hunter, it shows that the alien sees fourth dimensionally the guy. He doesn't see him third dimensionally, he sees him fourth dimensionally, and it's like he's outside his own perception. Like his perception's outside his own body. That's the fourth. That's using the fourth. And so that's what he's actually saying here. And you can see the reaction on Buzz Aldrin's face. It's funny. Let me go back a second.
In order to see the real truth.
Yeah. So you have to see something from a distance. In other words, fourth dimensionally to see the real truth. But if you look at who created the Jet Propulsion Laboratory and the stuff they did, and they used drugs, and they saw these beings, and it's all written about, and other people who have done DMT and different stuff. I've seen these things. That's what he's talking about. Trump has done these things, or done something, or has an ability to see these things. And that's what gets him gets people to follow it. And I'm going to go over the MAGA hats and everything, too.
It is America's destiny to be at the forefront of humanity's eternal quest for knowledge. And
that's false. He already said it is America's destiny to be the forefront of humanity's eternal quest for knowledge. Always learning and never finding out the truth is what Jude, I think, or Paul called the hypocrites, the false Christians. The false believers, the false righteous. So, I mean, this is just so layered. It's for eyes to see and ears to hear. I can't explain.
To be the leader amongst nations on our adventure into the great unknown.
He's trying to take the place of Messiah with almost every comment he's using.
And I could say the great and very beautiful unknown.
I forgot to say, he knows that word's manifest. And he also makes symbols with his hands. He knows what he's doing. But he's like 1,000 points of light. What was George W. Bush or H.W. Bush saying? 1,000 points of light. He just wants to make people aware of it.
Nothing more beautiful. With the actions we're launching today, America will think big. Once again, important words, think big. We haven't been thinking so big for a long time, but we're thinking big again.
Thinking pridefully, boastfully, pushing borders, boundaries.
As a country. So we know what this is, space. All of this is space. A lot of room out there, right? Infinity and beyond was infinity. It could be infinity, we really don't know that, but it could be. There's got to be something, but it could be infinity, right? Okay. It was a hoax, the Russian hoax. And they went over taxes, and they...
Okay, I was muted. So his hat is red because that's high radar TV, AM, FM radio shortwave. It's propaganda. I explained it in other videos and charts on YouTube. Posted the charts. So read those colors and put the colors together. Red, white, and blue. His hat. So the white, Make America Great Again, that's the priesthood because it's the mantra of it. White reflects all layers of light. So they're supposed to reflect him, reflect his mantra. He's trying to replace Messiah. Let's see here.
Went over everything you can go over. They spent $48 million, 2.5 years, the Mueller investigation scam, and they come up, no collusion. There's no collusion after all of that.
Let's mull it over.
Which makes me perhaps the most innocent man anywhere in the history of the United States.
That is perfect. And I'm going to turn this thing off. The air conditioning real quick. So it's a lot to take in, but basically he's saying all these things. He's gonna be an antichrist at least, if not the. It's whoever gets it first. That's why Putin said that the first person to get to true AI, whatever that means to him, will be Lord of this world. If you want to know who tries to claim that, it's Lord of this age. There's an age of sin, so it's not Lord of this world. It's Lord of this age. Satan's been made Lord of the age of sin, but after Messiah, it was the age of grace. But they both simultaneously exist until the end when Judgment Day happens. So there's just so many layers to everything. It's hard to go over everything, but that's the video of them talking about space. What else was I gonna go through here? Oh yeah, the numerology calculator list. because this will trip you guys out. Now let me put this on this side so I can see the chat. I'm gonna relax here. So Murray is 33 in numerology. So I want to just list these ones that I found because I want you to understand that either it's manifesting these numbers or they purposely name them, which I believe they purposely name them because they're trying to manifest something good. So my first and middle name come out to 33, both of them. One in Pythagorean and one in Chaldean. Chaldean's older, and the more Hebrew one, the Hebrew name, is the one in Chaldean, I'm pretty sure. So they think that's magical. It's just God's will. But it comes out mathematically, but you're not supposed to pay attention to it yourself for your own path in life, but you can notice themes that they constantly put at you. It'll be because these numbers line up, so they think it's magic. And a lot of these are propped up and get the most views, the most attention. These words get the most attention. Check something real quick. Okay. So let me start here. Murray, like Bill Murray. William is determined protector. Mason Chill, 33. Oh, what happened? Is the time at 33? I don't know. Oh, because it's my name. And it was also a street sign in New York in certain pictures on a certain day, but I don't want to mention that for certain reasons. Because I don't want to get on topics I don't have to if those topics are taboo on this website. You just go by the terms. I can work by the terms. The 700 Club, 33 Pythagorean. The HOLOCA Ost, 33 in Pythagorean. I had to code that. The Prime Minister of the state that wears small hats in the Middle East, his last name is 33 in Chaldean. I don't pronounce his name because he doesn't deserve it. Because of what it means. Police, 33 Pythagorean. Clinton, 33 Pythagorean. We must bring them to heel. Police and Clinton. This is why they use these things so much. Kennedy is 33. Pythagorean. Kushner, 33. The name that supposedly used to be Trump, that's 33. Donald John Trump is 66 in Chaldean. That's two 33s. Matt Gaetz, 33 Chaldean. That's that guy, that creepy looking guy who's always in the news as the conservative or whatever. Alex Jones, 33 Pythagorean. Infowars, 33 Chaldean. It's using both. They're aware of it. El Chapo, 33 Pythagorean. Dug 33 feet under his jail cell to escape, believe it or not. If you could believe that, General. Newtown, 33 Pythagorean. A certain school next to a Freemasonic lodge. It was weird. Parker, 33 Pythagorean. Last name of a certain person in another certain incident. Scotland Yard, 33 consonants Pythagorean. They like even the pattern existing. So if it has 33 consonants, if you have a numerology calculator, then you know what I'm talking about. So let me name some more here. It's very interesting. Adam Sandler, 33 Chaldean. How many movies has that guy made? I guess it's because he's talented. Anybody can do him. Shabba-doo-doo, guys. You want to know who is a Jew and who isn't a Jew? I'm a simple character that anyone can do. But I have a 33 in my name, so I get whatever I want. You know what I mean? Anybody can do Adam Sandler. Anybody. Scotland Yarn. James Kimmel, 33, Chaldean. His studio, Jimmy Kimmel Live, is in a Masonic temple. If you don't believe me, you can go there. It's inscribed in stone, I think granite, on the front, that it's a Masonic temple. So, there you go. He's like, conspiracy theorists? No. It's etched in stone outside of his studio. Kanye West, 33, Pythagorean. Why is he in the news? Who cares what he's saying? Who cares what he's doing? Pretty good impression. Yeah, anybody, almost anybody can do him. Adam Sandler. Bon Jovi, 33, Pythagorean. It's interesting. Pythagorean's the Greek one, and Jove is love. The beautiful love is his name. Good to see you. Oh, it's Marker 113. It's been a long time. Google ID was just me before I knew the number power. Oh, I don't know. 113. I wonder what Hebrew letters 113 would be. I could do that for you right now. Let me see. 113. That's funny. Let's see. Pull it up right now. Aleph, Gimel. 2 alephs. Maybe it means a learning of the Old and New Testament, because there's 2 alephs. Aleph is to learn and to produce thousands. The shape is like an ox. 2 ox, that's plowing some land. That suggests wealth and power. And this isn't divination. This is just literally what words manifest. And I'm telling you, and anybody has access to this. I can even give the link of what I'm viewing right now and put it in the chat. See, Gimel means to deal. You ever heard what's that? James Brown. Deal. Mind power. Mind power. Get revenge. And Gamal means camel. Also wealth, containing water. Maybe I'm talking about water, multidimensional, contain a lot of information, maybe. Or good information, because it's water. Reminds of a camel's neck. It means to invest. I don't know if you've ever invested money, exchanged, completion of an exchange, period of growth from one situation to another. You can read all this. Let me give the link here. You could do this to anybody's name. It's really fun. Let me put the link here. Anybody can do this. It's a power anybody can have. It's magic to conceal it. It's occult to conceal, to hide. I'm not hiding. 11. Oh yeah, the 11 and the 3. Oh yeah, the 11 and the 3 is 33. Ah, that's interesting. Because 11 is supposed to be angelic. They have these numbers for reasons. They just can't control any of it. Realistic of all our names are Illuminati confirmed. That's hilarious. The only one that I know so far is my own name. Oh, and the new last name, I'm going to make a video about it though, so I'm not going to reveal it. Some people might already know. But it's a pretty cool name, and I've in the Hunger Games movie actually coincided with that name when I watched it. It was really weird. So I'll make that in a separate video, and I'll put the full name, and I'll go over it all, because it has to do with a certain event that happened between event 201, basically. Hopefully that doesn't mark anything. So what was I doing right now? I lost my train of thought. I got the thing here. Oh, I was in this list here. Bon Jovi. Remind me if there's something else besides this 33 list that I was getting on, because sometimes I lose my train of thought because I have too much processing at one time. Kanye West, Bon Jovi, Tim Tebow. Oh, Tim Tebow is the real one who started the kneeling, but it was to God. So isn't it interesting? It was almost like either he was manifesting it on purpose to warn people that the taking of the knee is supposed to be bowing to God in his mind, but then later on they were doing it to the flag. So they're worshiping the flag. They're not dishonoring it. You stand allegiance. You kneel to a king or a queen or some kind of monarch or royalty. People don't see these things for some reason. Salma Hayek, 33, Pythagorean. Why are they still talking about her? Ooh, she's so young looking. Learn her secrets. Homer J, 33. Simpson, 33. So, Homer J. Simpson. He's the everyman. He's the complete image of how the producers viewed society, how they view Americans. Simpson is Shimson, means sun man. Most of them are yellow. The main family is yellow. You can't make this stuff up. O.J. Simpson, there's all kinds of confusion with that guy, huh? O.J. Orange juice. Orange is 33 in numerology. You literally can't make this stuff up. Mr. Burns, 33. He's supposed to be... which Rothschild is Mr. Burns supposed to be? I think Joseph Rothschild or something with a J. Spider-Man, 33 Chaldean. The old. I should look up crunchy, creamy cookie candy cupcake. Lucasfilm, 33 Pythagorean. He did that on purpose. Lucasfilm. Lucas can be either Luke or Lucifer, depending on the perception. 33 times 33 equals 99 on the grind. All the time. Sorry. Letterman, 33. The reality giving itself away, as Matt says. Let's see. I'm reading the chat too. Spider-Man, Lucasfilm, Letterman. David Letterman. Slowly I turned, inch by inch, step by step, and I struck his Chaldean. And anyway, Johnson, 33 Chaldean. What's funny is Homer J, 33, Simpson, 33, in one episode was like a witness protection program, and that was the Cuba episode, the weird Cuba episode where he went to the photo booth and he said cheese and it said, "Good morning, Ancient Johnson." The one presiding over Homer J. Simpson was Agent Johnson, and Johnson is 33. There's all kinds of things you can put with that. Walt Disney, 33 Chaldean. He's basically a magician. He was the sorcerer in The Sorcerer's Apprentice, if anybody noticed that. The Letterman. Man, I wonder where his origin is, because Shem means the namer. Don Knotts, 33. Don Knotts was in a lot of stuff. Don Knotts was in like certain movies that psychologically encompassed a lot of things, if you really know what movies he was in. Literally from Death and Ghosts to Space to Cops to everything. Yeah, marker 113. I didn't want to say that one. I wanted somebody else to put it together with the Johnson. Don't say it 3 times or it'll show up like Beetlejuice. I should Hebraize Beetlejuice. And I'm only going to say that. That's hilarious. Seriously, those things are real. So I wouldn't say it 3 times, not because I'm afraid, but because it says what it wants to do if you say it. Just like a Ouija board. So I don't. That's, I think, what the sequel that they're making now is about. The girl from the first one has a daughter, and she reads the name, and her mom's trying to keep her from saying it, and she says it 3 times because it's like, oh, it says it's not real. So just be careful with that. Let's see. VeggieTales is 33 in Pythagorean. If you ever watch that show, man, you like it when you're a kid if you're in a Christian community, but you grow up, if you really pay attention, it's a very, very blasphemous show. They blaspheme a lot. There's probably weird stuff in it. Vega is star. Vega Tales, Star Tales. They know what's going on. It's fourth dimensional. Star Tales. Meatloaf, 33 Chaldean. Was it?
I would do anything for love. I never lie to you, and that's a fact. The word is the wand, indeed. Very interesting. That's why I like streaming, because other people say things that everybody builds in. It's a body. That's why it's like you have to go to churches and find out if there's anybody there that's a part of the body. You can't just stay home all the time. RHOBH, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Why does RHOBH equal 33? Who are these people related to? Are they daughters of Pharaoh? Ramses? Robe. Who is their robe? RHOBH. Anyway. Skateboard 33. They'll use all this symbolism in commercials to unlock things. It's called surrealism. God uses it in creation and in reality to let you know he exists. Witches and warlocks use it to try to unlock the inside, the second and first dimension, which you're supposed to be over. You don't even need those. You're to conquer them through Messiah when you eventually die. What does Fallon equal? It's badly in Egyptian, Falah would be a servant, but in Hebrew, something with the mouth and deceive, because peh would be Fallon, would be peh, and then lon or lun or something like that. But I can't. I can probably try it later, especially if you join the Telegram thing. Let me put that in there again, because there's a general etymology topic on the Apocalypse Noah page on Telegram, and let's see the invite link here, and then you can post a name or a word you want me to look up, and I can do it if I have free time. But I also will post the websites I'm getting it from so people can do it themselves. Because it's too much for one person. That's why it always talks about the body of Messiah. Hello, Kirk. Kirk's here. Let's see. Skateboard. I might have been onto it. If I missed anything, if there's something that I said that didn't make a full connection, make sure to say it in the chat, because sometimes I don't remember certain lines of thought, because I have a bunch coming through. I'm trying to think of like 5 different things at once. Beverly Hills. That's where I wanna be. 33 consonants, Pythagorean, yeah. Funny. Monty Python. Always look at the 33 consonants, Pythagorean. Didn't even notice you typed that virtual. What'd she say? Oh, hug emoji. That's funny. My Python. They're actually very blasphemous in the Holy Grail movie, but they also show you things. It's really weird. Warner Brothers, 33 consonants, Chaldean, so they like the pattern. So this isn't the number 33, it just has consonants. Just like what is it? Operation Warp Speed is 55 in numerology, and I think it's like 44 consonants and 33 something else, or it's 33 consonants. So it has the 55, 44, and 33. It has the human skin, animal skin, and the complete building. It has 55 strictly business, 44 death door, 33 top of the pyramid. It has everything. And they know this, or it's manifesting out of their spirit, which is manifesting wickedness. Pulp Fiction, 33 consonants. Say what again? Ma. It all connects. And he has a shirt in one scene. Vincent has the shirt, and it's a Santa Cruz Banana Slugs. Vincent is 33, Santa Cruz is 33, Banana Slugs is 33 in Chaldean. And it's yellow, manifested light. Um, these things are everywhere. They do it on purpose or not on purpose. It depends. It's like a roll of the dice, and they really want to manifest all these good numbers. Who knows what they really are, but they repeat in a lot of things. Life of Brian, yeah, it was pretty blasphemous. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, Matt. But be careful because there's moderators we don't know about who watch these chats. So be careful what you say. Let's see here. Oh, I'm going ahead of myself. The Big Bang. The whole universe was in a dark, dense state, or no, hot, dense state until blah 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 blah. Nobody really cares. And then we gotta say a bunch of really dumb crap. Here's a bunch of surrealism in pictures. We built the pyramids. Map science history, unraveling the mystery. It all started with a big word. Bang. You understand? It's Big Bang, the big sound. I mean, come on. Because we are in a globe. We're inside the globe in infinite space because matter isn't infinite. We're in the fifth dimensional being, striving to reach it through him. I show the torus field again. It just China's moonlander thing is the Chang'e 4 CHANG apostrophe E number 4. You type that in the calculator. 33 Pythagorean. Falcon 9 launch. Falcon 9 is Pythagorean 33. So it concludes the number 9. It's not just Falcon. SpaceX rocket. All systems are closed. Porky Pig at the end. Porky Pig at the end of the vortex hole. They do that in the video I posted on Telegram, the knick-knack, where the little snowman's in the realm. He wants to go get what the sun worshippers have. All the other trinkets are sunny Egypt, sunny Miami, sunny this and that. And my lust with the girl, you gotta watch the knick-knack video I posted. It's a Pixar. And Pixar is probably something. Pexar. Pezar. To cleave with the mouth like a czar? Maybe. Let's see. Pythagorean. SpaceX. Remember the taw? The ancient taw might have been an X. Space, X, taw, the end. Space, the final frontier. Blue Marble, 33 Chaldean. Reminds me of Olaf and Frozen. That's hilarious. Yeah, see, Olaf has a purpose, but he melts away when the heat comes. He's a snowflake. Let's see. Some things are worth melting. These movies are so lame. Stater Brothers, but if you type it in Stater Bros, because that's what they put on a bunch of the labels. At the Stater Brothers, there's a difference you can tell. It's American tradition, serves it very well. I mean, why don't you remember it? It's a 33. It's the pattern echoing off each other. It's dimensional. We're not just some conscious thing. We're not just some thought in a monkey suit. It's funny. What's his face? Gary Busey one time said, "I'm an angel in a human suit." It's like, you're a fourth dimensional being in a third dimensional body. That's weird to say. Then he started making this commercial. He wanted to make a commercial in the Apprentice show where this robot dog was like the focus of it. And you have to do the robot dog. And he was like barking like a dog. It was really weird. What do we have now? They're making robot dogs that are going to take away. Why was it so important in his head? You know what I mean? He's got brain trauma. So it's like sometimes he sees through the veil and he's like, "I'm an angel in a human suit. Watch out for the robot dog. It's important." But it lost him the show. He got fired. He got fired when he told you to focus on the robot dog. These things manifest. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's got mental things going on. You know, if you know who Gary Busey is, his name is probably something in Numerology. Oh, Matt, I ain't gonna read that, but the chat has replay so people can see what Matt posted right now. At 2:22 p.m. Central Time. Perfect vision. That's funny. It manifests by itself. See, Matt didn't try to do that at 2:22. It did it because that's just a pattern and it's echoing. Deep calls onto deep. Like that guy said the other day, it's not that deep, bro. It's like it is. David, who touched the fifth dimension and wrote about these things, said deep calls on to deep. He saw these things. Okay, Stater Brothers. Oh, and the Stater Brothers I used to go to in Calais, California. You go look that up yourself. There was a Freemasonic lodge a block away. So let's put two and two together. Red, white, and blue. Bill Gates, 33, Pythagorean. Surprise, surprise. I mean, it doesn't matter if my name comes out to 33 in Pythagorean. It's just a coincidence. Like, the dude's like moving around, twitching all the time. He can't handle his own body. Hilton, 33, Pythagorean. Hotel line, founder was a Freemason. That's something. He didn't call it his first name or his middle name or anything else. He called it his last name, being a Freemason, knowing it's 33. And it's a very, very popular hotel. Michael Collins, third Apollo 11 astronaut, that circled and was the observer, the fourth dimensional observer in the metaphor. 33 consonants, Pythagorean. Goldman Sachs, 33 consonants, Chaldean. And people who keep in touch with what's going on, the current events, they will understand a lot of things I'm saying, and I don't have to explain it for time's sake. Speaking of, let me see. Oh, almost an hour. I gotta wrap this up. I can't do another part. How much do I have left? Let me try to get through this fast, because this is the part that might get me in trouble here. Remdesivir, 33 Chaldean, or its other name, Vekleri, 33 Pythagorean. They made sure to cover both bases. Oleandrin, another drug. You'll know this and what it's talking about. I'm not going to say it for certain purposes that I hope the viewer understands. 33 Chaldean is Oleandrin. Hard to pronounce, isn't it, Mr. Trump? Remdesivir. He's probably putting a spell by saying war. 2019 space lowercase n capital C lowercase o capital V is the first name they gave the happening. You know what I'm talking about. Why do you think Space Force was in 2019? 33 Chaldean. That's the first thing they called it, was 2019 space lowercase n capital C lowercase o capital V. Ellen, would you do her name? I can try. Something with cleaving with the mouth. So to speak something. The on. To speak on topic, maybe? It could be a multiple amount of things. Let's see. Caius Kelly, 33 Chaldean. It's a nurse that died from the happening. Rakhon, Rakhon. You can look these up. You can try to Hebraize these with the website I posted. Pythagorean, Rakhon Kim, postal worker, died from the happening. Chris Kipple, 33 Chaldean, CEO of ventilator manufacturer. Rita Wilson, 33 Chaldean, Tom Hanks' girlfriend, who supposedly got the happening. Ava Louise, 33 Pythagorean, toilet seat licking girl from the happening era. if you remember who that was. I wrote these a long time ago, so I was on the current affairs. That's why it covers so much. Oh, what her name adds to? I don't know what numbers. I don't know that would be kind of like magic if I try to add the number, because the number values aren't actually in the Bible. Those were added on later to the Hebrew letters, so that actually wouldn't be anything. Pangolin is 33. Animal that carries the thing that causes the happening is 33 Chaldean. Cutie Pie, 33 Chaldean. Trump called a reporter who had a question about the happening. Cutie Pie. These words manifest. They like to use them. Why is a grown man who's president of the free world allegedly saying things like cutie pie? Yearwood Chaldean. Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood did a happening Q word show. When you isolate yourself, the Q word. Liz Hurley, 33 Chaldean. There's a story that said no makeup for 11 days during the happening. This lady was out there with her name. Liz Hurley means 33. They propped up people with these numbers because they're making Kabbalistic spells. They think it helps them. It says in scripture that they do this. It says, from your youth you labored in your witchcraft. You hold fast in it. DeWine, 33 Pythagorean governor, who wrote a happening bill on requiring to wear a certain thing over your third, second, first dimension, which affects your ability to grasp the higher ones, breathing, breath. Janet Lamb, SARS. You put that together, it's Chaldean. This alleged Asian lady had a flashback to the day of SARS, which is related to the happening. New Jersey, 33 Chaldean, 700 police test positive for the happening. And they use New Jersey a lot with a lot of things. Trump had a lot of casinos there, wasn't it? No, that was it. So there's something with Trump in New Jersey. I forgot what it is. Bill Ackman, 33 Pythagorean, tells Trump to launch infrastructure program for the happening, which has to do with Project Warp Speed. Bill Ackman, 33. GameStop, 33. They frequently mentioned it during the happening, and you have all the stock market stuff happening with GameStop. My Pillow, 33 Chaldean. The guy who owns My Pillow is a Trump supporter. He tested positive for the happening. Gabe Brown, 33 Chaldean. Kentucky mayor calls non-socially distant people a bad word. That means that they're crap, basically. Lone Ninja is 33 in Chaldean. It was a rapper featured on a 2013 song called Pan You Know What, and mentions, literally says the word happening, COVID 19. If you look up that music video, it's really weird. It's from 2013. Lone Ninja has to be 33. JC Penney, 33 Chaldean, on the verge of extinction because of the happening. That's a story I saw. Why are they all 33? Catherine Ivy, Chaldean, ICU nurse, staring down a happening tsunami is the story I read. All these people have this number for some reason. Now we got to dual 33s. Cartoon Network, 66 Pythagorean, 33 consonants in Chaldean. Cartoon Network, if you know the people who produce it, the psychology behind the cartoons, the stuff they say in it, it's insane. Neil Armstrong, 66 Pythagorean. Edwin Eugene Aldrin, 66 Chaldean. They're both Freemasons. It's proven. Astrophysicist is 66 in Pythagorean. Donald John Trump is 66 in Chaldean with 45 consonants. 45th president. Coincidence. Rochelle Richardson, 66 Chaldean, silk and from diamond and silk, 45 in Chaldean, 60. Or no, diamond and silk is 45 in Chaldean, and they're pro Trump. So the phrase diamond and silk is 45 Chaldean, and Rochelle Richardson, which was the silk lady, was 66 in Chaldean. I think she's the one that died. So now it's just the diamond, which is also 33, I think. Diamond 33 in Pythagorean, and that's a Freemasonic symbol is the diamond. Lynn Hadaway, 33 consonants, Chaldean. I think that might be diamond. Is Lynette Hardaway. The hard way. Do things the hard way. Lynette means nymph or idol. Hardaway means flock, to herd something. Rochelle means a little rock or rest, and it's from Rachel, which means a ewe lamb. Richardson, descendant of brave power. So these people's names, they try to pick these names to manifest these things. Freedom Tower, 66 Pythagorean. 2013 is when it was completed. 2013 is when that music video came out. All these things connect. Timothy Taylor, Tim the Toolman Taylor, is 66 Pythagorean. Tool time, he's the tool. He's taking your time. Billie Eilish, 66 Pythagorean and 33 in Chaldean. That's very important. It's both. I think that's supposed to be rare. And that's why she's in the, and you can her name literally means determined protector of the God man. Richie from Boston, 66 Chaldean. I swear Trump's a lizard and the sun is faking with oh my god, the zapping me with 5G. Ricky Gervais, 66 Pythagorean. Claire Bucher, 66. Claire Bucher. Those who know. Elon Musk GF, Pythagorean, 66. Norma McCorvey, 66 Pythagorean. That's Jane Roe in Roe versus Wade. Norma McCorvey, 66 Pythagorean. Okay. That's been in the news the last couple of years. Has to do with Trump and everything. Kristen Hemsworth, 66 Chaldean. So I'm done with that list. An hour and 4 minutes. This is perfect. I'm done. I don't know what else can come out of this. Bruh. Ezekiel saw the 5 dimensions depicted coming out of his perception. So he didn't see anything. Then he saw light, first dimension. Then he heard sound, second dimension. Then he saw the actual form, third dimension. And those 4 creatures. 4 dimensions. They have 4 faces. 4 dimension in a third dimensional body. That's what it's saying. And then there's a flat part, and over it was the dome, 4th dimension, with the 5th dimensional being encompassing it all. That's what a 5th dimensional being is all multidimensional. But all water can be multidimensional, blood could be multidimensional, but that doesn't mean they're encompassing all 5. Blood is 4 and 2. Water is probably maybe 3 and 1. Jesus. Those who know. I gotta stop. I really gotta stop. It's time to stop. Matt's crying, he says, in laughter. I think I need to stop. Just remember, torus field, your blood cell is a torus field. Your head is a torus field. I mean, come on, your body's a torus field. You're multidimensional. You might be made up of 5 to 7 torus fields in your body. It's serious information, but I'm going to stop right there. The next one, hopefully, is the one I talk about my name, unless God directs something else. Remember, the spirit or breath or wind blows where it wishes. You do not know where it came from or where it's going, but because you can't see it, but you hear its sound. So is those who are born of the Spirit. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to do whatever happens, whatever manifests. So, Baruch Hashem Yahavah Shaddai. Yahavah bless. Let me put it in the chat. And there we go. And let me turn the music back on. This was great. I actually do miss this. So let's do this. Oh, you know what? Since I said so much in this, anyway, I'm gonna talk about this. There's one last picture. I'm not gonna show it though, for certain reasons. But it's a picture of a man. Let me put the chat up so I can see the chat. It's a picture of a man. Where is he at? Let me see. Let me look at him. Make sure this is all. I don't want to mess something up. Okay. Right at the end. I'm going to make it really boring so that any moderator Google doesn't want to watch right now. Okay. Where's that picture? There it is. So I'm going to read this. Crunchy, creamy cookie candy cupcake. Where is it? Here we go. So there is this man named Isaj D. Berg. He claimed to be of a certain tribe, but he's actually a Soviet. The current state of Israel, the high ups are Soviets. The army are closer to Semites. And who's dying in the war? The army, the people in Israel's army, the IDF, do not look like the prime minister or their leaders. Think about that. There's a reason why. The people who die don't look like the people who live. Okay, so Mr. Soviet, NKVD agent, invented the mobile gas chamber. Uh-oh. During the Great Purge in the Soviet Union, NKVD officer Asaj D. Berg used a specifically adapted airtight van for gassing prisoners and dissidents to death. The prisoners were gassed on the way to Butovo, probably Hebraize that, a phony firing range where the NKVD executed its prisoners and buried them. According to testimony given by NKVD officer Nikolai Kharitonov, Isaj Berg had been instrumental in the production of gas vans. According to testimony given by Fyodor Chesnokov, a member of Berg's execution team, trucks were used which were equipped with valves which the gas or exhaust from the car could be directed inside the vehicles. The interrogations revealed that the prisoners were stripped naked, tied up, gagged, and thrown into the trucks, and their property was stolen. And if you looked at this guy, he kind of looks like George Soros, who says the best time of his life. This is on, was it 60 Minutes, I think. It was the best time of his life gathering up the belongings of people during World War II, and stealing them. And the people were in there were killed and stuff like that. And he said it was the best time of his life. He's on record saying this. This is not made up. This is not deep fake. This is on record. So with that, I'll let you guys go. Pretty crazy, huh? Oh, that's wild. So let me turn this spooky music back on. Oh no, this one's not spooky. This one's actually just kind of cool sounding. So